Alright, weed scene, decriminalization versus legalization. You gotta decriminalize it. You can't legalize it because it is something that is not to be regulated by any sort of government. It's something that needs to be carefully doled out to people if they're ready. It's not something that can be available in stores that, oh, anybody who's over 18 can just like, oh, I'm just gonna get high, I don't know anything. It's like, whoa, you gotta be ready for it. Yeah, so, alright, goddess versus God, Jesus, Buddha, black people, black, gods that a lot of people might not know about. Oh, this guy, that guy, whatever, like so many like black gods. And then like the Native American people are still out there, and then like Spanish language speaking people. I don't even want to call them gods. They're more like character templates that have a lot of supporters. So it's like Dreamworld people who have like an audience, and they're like, "Come on, audience! Oh, I'm gonna make fun of Greg." And then like they're Spanish speaking, so they're like, "Oh yeah, Greg speaks English almost exclusively," and like, ha ha ha. Oh, if like Spanish-speaking people who don't want to learn English or whatever, they follow me. Ah ha ha, ay chihuahua or whatever, and everyone's like, ha ha ha, and I'm like, I just have to destroy all of them. It's like, don't listen to those people. Just like my my feed. Anyway, my projections are translated into every language in the universe. So we'll just see our Dreamworld celebs templates shows, right? So they're just like templates of TV personalities. TV personalities or just like, famous people or something, just being like, hey guys, haha, follow me, and it's like, oh, I think it's Jesus, or oh, it might be like Buddha or something. Anyway, the Messiah prank. So it's like Carpenter gets crucified because he thinks he's God. Then who's the new Carpenter? New Carpenter works in the crazy dude who thought he was God's carpenter's workshop, and then like he gets high, just like the last guy, because everybody was smoking weed back then. Yeah, woo, right? And then like since the workshop is haunted, by the spirit of the guy that used to be there, like, oh, I used to be in here, and I'm gonna try and take over your body and be you, because reincarnation, still didn't work back then, Oh, how come it doesn't work, It might have worked back when, like, people didn't have names or anything. Not really. Anyway. But, so, like, the first Messiah prank victim tries to come back and makes the second Messiah prank victim think that, he's God. And then that guy, goes down the same path and gets crucified. And how many Messiah prank victims are there that think they're Jesus? I'm thinking maybe about like, between like 25 and 50. It's kind of one of those deals where it's like the spirit world, sees that it's some sort of opportunity for some sort of like, mega prank, ultimate prank. Just keep it going, let's see how many we can get to do it, Probably like 25 people, over a period of like, 100 to like 500 years. 25 to 50 to like, let's say like 100 people, down the same path, made into like something that thinks that they're Jesus, right? And like probably what's the most common name of all of these 100 people, in the same region? It's like John Smith, Yeshua ben Yosef, John Smith, so like that's Messiah prank. And Haunted Carpenter's Workshop covered. Alright. Unspectaculars. Just like people who aren't like, too spectacular. Like normal people. I just call them unspectaculars. But like unspectaculars trying to use their mind powers to play this shit to like get Lindsay Lohan to go crazy. Or Britney Spears. Or Keanu Reeves or whoever. Charlie Sheen. And it's like all of the people out there who aren't as good looking or successful going, die, kill yourself, go crazy, Unspectaculars. Then, like, let's see, state of extraterrestriality. That's pretty much what all of this is. It's a little better than it was. Like celebrity, like after all of the people that I updated about how all celebrities and historical figures and deity seeming types are just trash, and it's just like concentrate on this, just like my operators. Now, like my operators, like they keep a low profile, but if somebody else tries to like become some sort of deity type, which is really just anyway. If some unruly force, out here in the control world or out here in the dream world manages to like get up enough support to like wield any sort of like power that would make them seem like a deity, they can't. It's more like just an intimidating posture is what people can assume. Since it's all trash, that's just trash. Like if anything like hits you and they're like, oh yeah, we've got all this stuff, like you can just reduce it all to it's just mechanisms and people impersonating stuff, and then like you feel that power of like the knowledge and the the knowledge is power. Anyway, the knowledge is power adage, it holds true to a degree. I mean, it's like once that it's just a bunch of like structures and like people trying to reference structures and be like, oh no, this, that, and the other thing. It's like, oh, that's just this giant mechanism, I can just move this aside. I've progressed the technology that allows you all to do that to all of our enemies. Anyway. Alright. Access to my terminal. Never try to communicate with me or see what I'm doing with your terminals. You're never supposed to try and be like, oh, what's Greg doing? I want to see what he's doing right now. No. You're never supposed to do that. Alright? I will just... the practice of trying to do that will just get you punished. Don't try it, It's not something you should try. The thing is that you're in the control world. You should try to, like my videos or comment on my videos. It's fine. You're able to comment on my videos. We're at a point right now where I can actually check them, and I'm not really responding to them unless they pertain to the master ideology and any. I'm not even going to respond to any. Just like you guys talk amongst yourselves, I'm not going to respond. I was responding to like a few people, but like no, I'm not responding anymore. So you people out there, and you know who you are, who I was responding to, it's just not going to happen anymore. Anyway. So no access to my terminal, you all. You all get a voodoo economics. Hold on. Anyway, but you guys get like a graduated feed. I project to my girls, who project to the rest of the girls, who project to the guys, who project to the guys and girls who are talking to you all or monitoring you all. So you all get what these people, and it's not just like one level, it's like a shitload of people acting as like the filters and the broadcast station that conveys shit to you all. So like You're not going to get any sort of live feed like, oh, I know where he is and I know what he's thinking. Absolutely not. And if you feel that you are, you're really just being fooled. You know, you're not really you would just be looking at a recreation of me or an imposter, and there's so much shit out there fucking up the projections. You know, a lot of people don't want me, you know, projecting to anything. Oh, we don't have to project anything. But I can. But the thing is I project to these girls, and then these girls and these dudes watch. But, like, you know, they're separated. If these dudes want to talk to me, they can't. Because these chicks are like, yeah, you're not supposed to try and think that you're able to talk to him. People aren't supposed to be like, oh, I can talk to him. And the thing is a lot of people are out there, like, fucking with imposters and trying to get, like, that to be considered to be them fucking with me. And then, like, you know, I'll strike them down. So it's like there's this war of, like, people, like, playing with their voodoo dolls, you know. Yeah, I'm doing this to you, Greg, you know. And then, like, things are trying to convey that to me. And then I'm like, I'm just fucking them up. So you guys would be, like, here, you know. Woo, I'm talking to these people. These people would be conveying stuff to you while they keep shit away from you. So it's like kind of a revolving workforce, you know. So, like, while these people are on kicking ass to keep souls away from you, these people are you know, acting as your operators, you know, fielding, like, you know, just acting as, like, things that are allowing you to watch my videos and pass on the knowledge of the master ideology to people. Like, don't think that you just have to keep it to, like, people who you trust, because you can't really trust anyone. Until anyway. But you can't trust anyone until you give them the URL to one of my videos, and then tell them to watch my videos, and then try to discuss my videos with people, and then insist that they're just existing in a cultural entropy would it be trap? I'll say black hole. A cultural entropy, anyway, a cultural entropy black hole. So these people are existing in a cultural entropy black hole. Although I don't like using the term black hole because black holes don't really exist. But cultural entropy, we'll say mind trap. Or mind prison, you know. So you're just living in a cultural entropy mind prison. You know, so you can use my YouTube channel as a means of finding other people who are as genuine as you. So that's what you need to do in order to have this system work to your benefit. Anyway, to work to your benefit. Because if you just try to, like, you know, go, oh yeah, I'm going to use Greg's system, and then I'm going to get married and have kids and grow old and die, my system's not going to work for you, and you're just going to get married, have kids, grow old and die, you know, or, like, you know, get Alzheimer's, which is really just the spirit world coming in and going, you know, you're wrong. We're going to try and take over your body so that when you die, we are you, you know. So it's like you guys have to do the work, you know. Think of it this way. It's like a chain letter. The more people you refer to my YouTube channel, the better your terminal performance will be.